Hello friends, Tia here, and today I've got something a little bit different for you. I've got a bit of a product demonstration of the WRMK Memory Keepers tab punch board. Now this can be a very handy tool in your planner kit or your paper crafts kit because it does allow you to create tabs. Now whether you use these tabs on dividers in your planner, in file systems or in your sticker storage, this tool can help you create your own. It allows you to choose the size and the placement of where you want your tabs. Now it does 3 sizes natively, which is the small, the medium and the large, and these are 1 3/4 inch, 2 1/8 inch and 2.5 inch wide. Yes, it does measure in inches because it is an American system, but that's fairly easy to accommodate with for most paper types. So the first thing I'm going to do is take you on a tour of the tab punch board. It's really very simple and very easy. This big button down here is your punch. This circle up here is actually a blade to help cut excess paper off, which you have a cutting line there for. Last little piece is this green plastic piece. Now this is a little pegboard piece so that it can help with your paper placement for depending on what function the punch is going to be doing for you. It can do both the tabs and corner rounding, and I'll show you how to do both of those. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to create a tab at the edge of your piece of paper. So you'll need this plastic bit and you'll need to place it in the part here that says side tabs. Now you may not be able to see it on camera, but all of the information that you need for your tabs is actually embossed into the plastic, so the instructions are fairly simple. So I've placed the peg piece where it says side tabs. I'm now going to take the corner of my paper, slide it up into the corner of the punch and punch, and that gives me my edge. I'm then going to wait for my camera to focus. I'm then going to remove this piece of plastic and flip my paper over, so now my punched piece is on my right hand side. Now all I have to do is choose small, medium or large. I'm going to go with the large and just place it on the little embossed piece here and punch, and there I have a tab at the end of my paper. All I do then is I flip this around, lift the rail, place my cardboard down, making sure that it's flush up against the plastic there, take my cutter, put the round thing in the channel here that's for that, and then slice across. And that removes the excess card. Now of course you can do tabs either down the side or across the top. When you are creating tab dividers, if you have an A5 planner, your card stock or your paper stock that you start with will need to be wider than A5 so that you can actually see the ends of the tabs. Now I'm going to show you how to do one in the middle along the other side. And for this, we don't actually use the peg piece. What we're going to use are the measurements down the side of the board here. Now, an A5 piece of paper is approximately 8 inches long. It's just over. So I'm going to place this along the 8 where it says large. And then I'm going to make sure it's butted up against the plastic ridge here and punch. And then I'm going to flip it over, line it, excuse me, line it up against the large punch here and punch again. And there I've got a tab in the middle. And just like last time, flip it around and cut off the edge pieces that you don't need. Now I'm going to fold this in half so that you can see how these nest up against each other. Now, even with the large, there's still quite a lot of space when you're using A5 paper, so you could quite easily see everything that's going on there. Now, the other thing that you can do with the tab punch board is you can create individual tabs, not necessarily attached to a large piece of paper. You can create tabs that are a fold over that you can attach to an already existing notebook, or you could create tabs for a bookmark, which I'm going to show you how to do too. So this is just a piece of cardstock that I've folded in half. So I'm going to do that. And I've got a piece of cardstock here that I'm going to fold. And then I'm going to place my peg piece where it says side tabs and just punch through both of those. Turn it around. Line it up. I'm just going to do a small one. And then all I would do is, I would actually just for this, just take my scissors. And there I have a little fold over tab. Now if you're wanting to make a page marker or a bookmark or a little today tab for your planner, you would just get a normal piece of card, however long you want it, and do the same thing just on the edge. Now of course you could always also pre-cut your strip so that it was exactly, this one a little wider, exactly the right length or the right width, and then you would just get your trimmer and cut down there. I wouldn't do it on this because obviously this is designed specifically to get rid of the waste from the tabs. So I could cut along here, but cutting down here would not be a good idea. So that would just be cut off. And then you would have a divider as long as you'd liked. So that is the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. I hope you've enjoyed this little demonstration. These can be purchased at washylane.com. She's fantastic. She's got other ranges of the We Are Memory Keepers stuff, and she also has Afterpay. I'd also like to thank Ellie from Sweetie's Designs for allowing me to play with the tab punch board this month so I could bring you this demonstration. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Bye!